Okay, Grand Rising. This morning somewhere. After this morning's lively discussion, we're going to continue the conversation talking about centering adoptee voices. If you are an adoptee, we want to center your voice. If you are not an adoptee, I want to hear why is it difficult for so many to center adoptee voices. That's what the conversation is today, this evening, this afternoon, depending on where you're at. All right, for the folks that are new here, my name is Marika Goolsby. I'm a former foster youth and adoptee. I was adopted out of the foster care system, and I wrote my memoir about my time in care, A Flower Called Orphan Girl. It is available in my TikTok shop and anywhere books are sold. Get your copy as soon as you can. If you have already gotten your copy, read it and let me see your review, because I am very curious about how it's landing on folks. What did it make you think? What did it make you feel? All that. Good, bad, and indifferent. I want all the feedback. But today we're centering adoptee voices. I have a few ideas about why I think this is kind of challenging for a lot of people, but I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from the
you're trying to build your credit.
I want to hear from the community. I want to hear from the team. So it's my goal and my mission to build a wildflower team. We are coming together to change the system and change the world. And yeah, a huge part of that is centering adoptee voices. So, all right, let me see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, welcome. Hey, Joey, welcome in. Thank you for returning to continue this conversation with hopefully a gang of new folks that are coming in that weren't able to come in this morning. Okay. Oh, wow. Babe. Please. So welcome in for coming in. Tapping the screen.
Trini?
Yes.
What?
She's fake.
Yeah, when I first met her.
That's Mr. Pimp. You didn't meet him, huh? Yeah. I think that's my mom's shoes. It is. Maybe.
Those shoes was here. Didn't you have the same?
Mr. P.
Kind of look like Justin.
It's not. Well, yeah, they did look like each other, but cherry and blueberry. This is not Consuelo. Well, who is that then?
Is it Benji?
That's Jackson. Long tail. That's Mr. Pimp. No tail. And bigger eyes. Yeah. That's Mr. Pimp. Hey, Care Bear, welcome in. Yeah. Facebook and their damn memories.
Right.
My mom was sleeping on the pullout.
I kind of miss that couch.
Right? I do too. Yeah. Anywho, June 17th, 2020. Look who's here! So yeah, we're talking about centering adoptee voices like we were this morning. We had a really good conversation. Hope to do the same and with some of the same folks and some new folks.
Get out. Get out. No.
That he's like, I was just checking that. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, Trinity's in the bathroom.
Yeah,
You was trying to check that out too.
of course.
Be closer.
Okay. All right. Hey, Mrs. D, VIP Corner. Welcome in. We are centering adoptee voices, as you can see. I do love to have a panel discussion. There are actually 4 ways to get on the panel today. 4 different ways. Wait, what happened to music? Oh, no. There are 4 ways to get on the panel. 1, well, they all start with your daily heartbeat. So if you weren't here this morning to get your daily heartbeat, get your daily heartbeat. That's everybody, daily heartbeat. 2, not 2. That's for all of them. So the first way is daily heartbeat and to be a super fan. If you have gotten your daily heartbeat and you are on the super fan scene, boom, immediate access to the panel. 2, if you got your daily heartbeat and you participate in the live goal, which right now is donuts and let me see. Donuts and DJ equipment, or participate in the live goal. No, I said that. Or participate in the gift gallery. You'll be on the panel. The third way is to get your daily heartbeat and tap the screen 1,000 times and share it with 60 of your besties, as they say, which is one good power share. The fourth way, get your daily heartbeat and be an adoptee, which is usually a lot of folks. I'm on the fence on that. But anyway, you'll be prioritized. How about that? You'll be prioritized if you do the other things and you're an adoptee. You'll be coming up first. How about that? All right. All right. So hey, welcome in, EM. So happy to see you. Like, so happy to see you. Thank you for getting your daily heartbeat. All right, let me see. According to what I'm looking at, we have 3 people in the room, which is really Care Bear and EM. And Joey. Why does it? Oh yeah, that's my 3 right there. Yes. Hi, C-Dubs. Welcome in. All right, we got EM, we got Joey, we got Care Bear, and C-Dubs, aka Chloe. Chloe, aka C-Dubs. Oh my goodness. Love yourself. All right, so just recently I was told that your live doesn't even really start until you have 10K. So don't run out of steam before you get your 10K taps. That was news to me. You know, I'm forever a student, always learning and learning and learning and learning. So if we can get all 3 people in here to be tap, 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 that would be fantastic. All right, let me do my part. All right. I'll only be here for a little bit. Okay, thank you so much, Joey. I appreciate you. I know how it is. And what other comments? Can't stay long. Okay. Let me see what else we got. What else we got going on? I know we don't got commercial going on. Okay, so centering adoptee voices is super, super, super important because it is the only way we are going to improve the system, the only way. All right, we got 5 people in the room. I love it. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, let me do some shares. Yeah, man, I need to do some shares my own self. You know, I don't ask nobody to do nothing that I am not willing to do myself, because I have huge issues with hypocrisy. Huge. And that tells you a little something about my upbringing. Being surrounded by hypocritical people. Say one thing, actions don't match. I'm not with it. For me, that is the most uncool thing you can do. Yeah. Maybe there are more things that are uncool, but yeah, that one gets me. That one gets me. Okay, I'm in the middle of my power share. I'm inviting y'all to do the same. Oh, nope. Just when I thought I was done. Nope, there's more. There's more. But wait, there's more. All right, here we go. All right, wonderful. That is one strong power share by Orphan Girl. Yours truly. What the heck? Okay. Welcome in, Todd and Linda. This is a space where we are centering adoptee voices. Of course, if you are an adoptee, we want to hear from you. If you are not an adoptee, I want to hear from you still, because I want to know what is the barrier, or what is the block to people when it comes to centering adoptee voices. So yeah, that's what we're talking about right here, right now. I'll come back to that. Okay. Anybody over here? Nope. That's all right. The evening is young. The evening is young. I think you cannot know something about a system unless you've actually lived through it in some capacity. And the most important, I think, experience of the foster care and adoption system is the child. And somehow or another, the way it operates like that's not true. Like, what's most important is the adult's convenience and comfort and pride. That's a huge problem. Especially when we're saying the whole point is to help children and then families. But how can you help children when you prioritize them last? And former foster youth are just adults that used to be foster youth that were not getting prioritized. And then adoptees are adults that were adopted in childhood that their needs were not prioritized. So we have to hear from them, hear from us, while we reflect on what we went through and what we experienced. Am I hearing something? No. Yep. All right. So I like what some other live hosts be saying. We're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. Come on in. If you are watching from the For You feed, come on in. Tap the screen, share this out, give your daily heart me. I really do want to know, what do you think? What do you feel about centering adoptee voices? Why is it so challenging? Why do people struggle with it? It's almost like, don't ruin the fantasy for me. You know, I I like the stories I've heard. I don't want to hear from anyone that's going to challenge that or change it or cause me to think. But usually I'm able to do it twice. What? Oh yeah, no. You're only supposed to be able to get your daily heart knee once. Yeah. The only thing you can do more than once is like follow, unfollow, follow, unfollow. But even then, that only counts one time. Yeah, I think because you got it this morning, then it's a done deal. All you can do at this point is tap and share. Tap, 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 and share. All right, we are at, oh my gosh. This is such proof that I need new glasses. When I looked at the count for number of taps, I was like, 8. We are really close. No, we're at 3.8, not 8. All right, let me chip in on that. And feel free to comment hashtag for you feed. I heard that's a thing. Because, I'm trying to have these conversations with as many people as possible. Like, that is the whole point of raising awareness and educating people. You can't educate people if there are no people. And on a completely separate topic, I've started my Stay Fit journey all over again. And that's going to be happening later on today. If you want to work out with me, I'm just saying. Thank you. Hashtag adoption. Awesome. Those things help. Basically, the first few minutes of the live is focused on getting the people in the room. What do they say? Getting butts in seats. Yeah. So I don't know why, but I do know that a lot of live hosts tell me the first 30 minutes is just the algorithm getting it together to send people in your space. Which I think, come on now. Come on. I think that can be improved. Yeah, it shouldn't take like 30 to 45 minutes to let people know that you're on. It just shouldn't, in my humble opinion. But then again, I don't create algorithms or do any type of programming, so I don't know what is involved in that. But I could learn it if I wanted to, if it was something that I wanted to learn. Oh, it doesn't even show me my balloons. That was kind of whack. Well, all right. Okay, so they also say if your room has not picked up in 30 minutes, you should shut it down. Bermuda Born, welcome in. The other day when we were centering birth parent voices, I really hoped you would come in. But we didn't get to see you that day. Oh, music. I need music. I need it. Not I need it. No exaggeration. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Wow, we have been live for 21 minutes. And we have 15 views. That's even low for us. And 3 gifters. That's kind of low. All right. And if there's anybody that wants to chime in while we're working on, I guess, raising the vibration of the room, let me know. I will bring you up if you are a super fan or if you meet the criteria, I'll just say that. Because I think this is a very important conversation to have about centering adoptee voices, and this is a very important space for centering adoptee voices. All right, but you know, people are too busy. I can be like doing my hair or something. Honestly. Like, for real, I could really just totally do this, because this is long overdue. And that is not talking bad about your friend, Care Bear. That is just a fact. Oh. Wait, anyway. But yeah, today I actually started the live like, what, a few minutes early? Like 3 minutes early, something like that? Let me see. Yeah, earlier than usual. How about that? I'm still working on my relationship with time. You know, me and Father Time, we don't get along too well. It's been a work in progress since before birth. My mother told me I was overdue. I was comfortable. I wasn't trying to get out. But I finally decided she didn't need to be induced or anything. I finally was like, okay, I guess it's time. That's what I imagined. All right, I guess it's time. I guess I'll get out. Yeah, you know, I could totally like work on some content, do my hair, you know, get ready for my workout. Have a conversation with my wife. You know, there are things. I'm just saying, if people are not available, or, you know, felt like maybe this morning they got to say what they wanted to say, then so be it, you know? Thank you so much for tapping the screen, Joey. I appreciate you big time. I really do. But that's what I mean about growing the team. Like, the people that are in this space right now are like ride or live. I'm not gonna say ride or die. Ride or live team members who I deeply appreciate. Come in and do all the things that says I'm on this team and I want our team to grow. Like, there's nothing more I can ask for. Like, at all. Let me see. Thank you so much for the team stickers, Care Bear. I appreciate you. So yeah, you know. Oh no. No ads, no commercials. Ooh. I like this song too. Alright, well, let's go back here. There we go. Thank you for the hashtag FYF. I appreciate it. Yes, hashtag For You Feed is supposed to help get us put back on the For You Feed. We are at 7K taps, on the road to our 10K, because we want to get more folks in the space so we can have this conversation about centering adoptee voices. Why is that so challenging? Where's the block? Where is the wall? Like, people struggle. Even adoptees struggle. I know I did. It's like, ooh, nobody wants to hear from me. No, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to add, because no one cares to hear from me. It's like, if I think about an earlier me and in the process of my healing around adoption, because adoption is trauma. Foster care is trauma. Even if someone did try to censor me, I would even feel uncomfortable. Like, what the heck is this? Like, no, don't look at me. I don't know. But more and more that's changing. It's like, oh, you want to know what it is for the kid? Oh, let me tell you, because I lived through it. All right. Wow, we're at 27 minutes. I feel like when we get to the 30, I may just have to end the live. I don't know. And then maybe I can do something with my little hair, because it's been overdue. But yeah, we're at 7.6K taps, which is proof of us having 3 viewers. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I keep saying I'm not going to make any changes for another 60 to 90 days. I'm going to try to keep the same format until after my launch event in September. That is a goal that's going to be a challenging goal for me. But I think I would like to do that, and then maybe cut back to just 1 live a day instead of 2. Because the morning live is more lively. I don't know, maybe there's other things I need to change. But between now and September, I'm going to figure it out. This whole journey, this whole live stream journey has been a learning experience. Attempting to have these conversations with folks has been a learning experience filled with growing pains, to say the least. I mean, loaded with growing pains. Panel talk, thank you. I appreciate that. Hashtag panel talk, I like it. And there's something about doing a reset where you're live for 30, and then you're off for 30, and then you're on for 30, and then you're off for 30. I think I've tried that once, and I honestly I can't say for sure that it made an impact. But I don't know. It's possible I didn't do it correctly, and maybe I need to try it again. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Joey and Care Bear, I appreciate you. Those are some for real supportive team members. And that's all I'm looking for, is supportive team members that are willing to show up and show out and do the work. All right, so we have AI summary. What does it say? Y'all know I like the AI summary. Discussing the challenges of censoring adoptee voices, share your thoughts. Exactly. The number one reason people struggle to censor adoptee voices is because hallmark syndrome. Because more times than not, adoptee voices are not in alignment with hallmark syndrome. More times than not, you get in a rude awakening about hallmark syndrome, and a lot of people, they're happy and comfortable being infected with hallmark syndrome. And if you are thinking, what the heck is hallmark syndrome? Ask it in the chat. Ask it in the chat. I know Joey and Care Bear know what hallmark syndrome is. We're at 9K taps. What? What is hallmark syndrome? Okay, hallmark syndrome is, and it can be applied to so many different things, but we're applying it to foster care and adoption, where you basically have rose-colored lenses on. Everything looks wonderful and amazing, while completely blocking out the negative aspects of it, and the fact that it's a complete for lack of better words, shit show, and very harmful and traumatic for the children it's supposed to be helping. So Hallmark syndrome, when it comes to foster care and adoption, is that you're saving children from horrible families that mistreat them and don't want them and don't love them. That's not true. That's not true. That if your life is incomplete, you've always wanted to be a parent, that this is a great way to do that, because this child will be so grateful and happy that you rescued them. They will look at you as if you are a god, almost. That you will be seen as a savior, a rescuer, put up on a pedestal, given a trophy, because you are taking children that nobody wants. That is Hallmark syndrome. So there's so many ways that this messaging comes across, and people absorb it and believe it, and then they go into it and get a rude awakening when they don't, things happen that challenge the Hallmark syndrome. And if there are, hey, Adoptee Reset, welcome in. If there are any questions about that, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. So yeah, that's what we're talking about, centering adoptee voices. This is the goal. If you are an adoptee, I would love to hear from you. Yay, 10K. So we're going to see what that does for our lives in about, 10 minutes or so. In about 10 minutes or so, we're going to see if that makes an impact. All right. I saw something earlier today, and I was like, you know what? I like that format. I sent it out to the team, the way someone was doing their live. I was like, that is cool, and that is interesting. I told y'all I'm forever a student. I'm always learning. I love learning. I love trying new things. Nope. I really do. So that's why, to me, this space is a classroom. This is a classroom, and everybody is a student and a teacher at the same time. 10K. Yay. All right, 10K. We're going to see what happens in the next 10 minutes. What do you see? But you do not love commercials? No, not when I'm trying to listen to music. I love our commercials. But the music, when they have commercials, I don't love it. Let me be clear. I do love our team commercials. Yes, you're right. You got me. Again. Hey, Joey. Thank you for still being here and commenting hashtag FYF. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is real interesting. Today is what? Today's Wednesday. Yes, centering the voices of Wednesday. All right, we have been live a total of 35 minutes, 18 viewers. That is even... I'm a copycat. I mean, nothing wrong with that as long as the thing you're copying is something healthy and good for you. They say that being copied is the highest form of flattery. Oh, okay. Well, you can't go wrong there. You cannot go wrong there. Nah, Joey laughs. All right, we're at 10.5K, and we have been on for 36 minutes. I think in 4 minutes, I'm going to just call it a day. And maybe do my hair, because, like I said, that's long overdue. go see what's up with my wife, see what she got going on. Oh, Grammy TikTok, hi, welcome in. Let me see. Okay, that was quick. That was fast. You know, some people come in, they exit immediately. They're just kind of scrolling, trying to see where they want to land and stay for a little while. I get that. I used to be that person. I'll be just scrolling through, and after I've looked at like a lot of different lives, then decide which one I'm going to go back to and kind of stay a while. So I like to think that's what some people are doing right now, but I don't know. Usually the viewers match the number of minutes because it's like a person a minute. Alana, welcome in. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Appreciate you big time. Did you get your daily heart meet? Do not forget your daily heart meet. I thought I saw a comment from Alana. No, did I? Okay, I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I got a feeling Alana has some news for us. But I could be wrong. But yeah, definitely daily heart me. Share this out. Then tap the screen in that order. Thank you for your daily heart me. That's what I'm talking about. And then claim your club points. Always claim your club points because that determines your level in the space. Okay, let me see what happened. What happened? What's going on? Okay, cool. Yay. All right, so today we're centering adoptee voices. I want to hear from adoptees, and I also want to hear from folks that are not adoptees about why is it so challenging to center adoptee voices. You know, adoptees are supposed to be the main event. Adoptees are supposed to be the main event, but somehow we're not. Somehow we're treated like inanimate objects. Yeah, because when you go out and if you buy a handbag, let's say, you're not going to ask the handbag what it wants and where does it want to go with this particular jacket or shoes, or it doesn't matter. It's just an object that you get that makes you feel more attractive or smart or whatever it is. And that's kind of how adoptees are treated, honestly. At least that's what I've seen. It's like you're supposed to come into this family and serve a particular role. Do your part, or we're going to have a problem. Do your role, or we're going to have a problem. All right, before I shut it down, is there anybody else? Okay, we're at 40 minutes. I think now is a good time to end, honestly. I don't know where everybody is or what's going on with the algorithm or whatever, but Alana, did you want to chime in real quick? Let me check your stats. Oopsie. Let me check everybody's stats. How about that? All right, Joey. I'm just taking from the top of the list and working our way down. Whoa, Joey, you're amazing. Whoa. Joey has 15 comments, 108 shares, 6.2K taps. That's like 50% of our taps coming straight up from Joey. Appreciate you. All right, let me see who's next in the list. Care Bear. Care Bear has 21 comments, 63 shares, 2.3K taps. That is amazing as well. That's what we call quality engagement. Then we have Alana. Welcome. Alana has 2 comments, 60 shares, 676 likes. That is awesome. That is so close to 1K. Considering you haven't even been in that long. And then we have another person named Ever Since Snow White. Welcome in. No Daily Heart Me yet. And 1 comment, 0 shares, 0 likes. Okay, brand new, but welcome in just the same. So the folks that meet the criteria, if you would like to chime in before we end, let me know by sending a guest request. Or you can type it in the chat, I would like to chime in. Yeah, that would be cool to hear from Alana, right? Oh yeah, no, Alana, it's not too late. Here, let me check your stats real quick, cause 9:29. Keep your taps going. I'm gonna bring you up anyway, cause you're so close. So close. Okay, hold on. There you go. All right, Alana's invited. You got your daily heartbeat. You're meeting the requirements. Pretty close. Hey. Let's get your intro. And then I want to start your timer.
For sure. I'm Alana. My pronouns are they, them. I'm connected to the community. I'm an adoptee.
All right. Awesome. Let me start your timer. And then tell me, why is it so hard for people to censor adoptee voices, or anything else you want to share?
I feel like that's a very good question. I feel like people, well, for me personally, I think people listen to more like foster parents and adopted parents more than the actual like child that they, yeah.
But why? Why? Just because they're adults? I mean, like.
Well, I also do feel like it's an adult thing. I feel like other adults will listen to adults before they listen to the kid,
Yeah. But I think it's also true, even when the kid is an adult, it's still hard for people to listen to him. Like me, I'm a former foster youth, and I'm an adoptee. When it comes to talking about foster care and adoption, people struggle to hear what I have to say. And I've been growing a long time.
Hello. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
What about the stigma around adoption?
Yes, there is some stigma. Yeah, what do you know about the stigma? What have you heard? What have you seen? What have you experienced?
When I was younger, I used to be getting bullied for being dark-skinned and stuff, but like when I started talking about my adoptee, they would start calling me like the B word, B-A-S-T, yeah, kids are cruel. But things like that, or that's the orphan over there, things, like it
wow.
just, yeah, like even when I was younger, I don't like adoptee jokes that don't come from adoptees, if that makes sense. And it would be like
sense.
that.
It makes sense to
like,
me.
You're trying to make fun of somebody else's trauma, but that's not your place.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
I went to my first Pride Sunday.
Oh. Congratulations. Where did you go? Like, what city were you in?
Downtown Los Angeles. It was LA Pride. They were having an annual for my grandmother, Beauty to the Streets. It was super cool. Nice. My homophobic mother was there, but it was besides
that's amazing that she was there. I mean, my homophobic mother would not even go at all.
Yeah.
There's levels to the homophobia.
To the homophobia.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know if it's more so, if it's for more like a performance, if it was because of my grandma, or because I was supposed to be adopted by cousins in my family that were a lesbian couple, right?
Okay.
My mother didn't want me to be adopted by them due to the fact that they were a lesbian couple.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I'm sorry, it's hot out here.
That's all right. Take your time.
But can I show you guys pictures if that's okay?
That is quite all right. Yes.
I bet you.
Go ahead. Turn your camera on, and I'll put you in the bigger box.
Okay.
So it's fun when people share.
Oh no.
Okay. Y'all cute.
In the middle, that's my auntie. In the back, that was my grandmother. And on the side of her is my great-grandmother.
Wow, that is cool.
Yes, it was so
I like
fun.
that fan. That looks fun.
Thank you. Indeed, that was my first Pride I've ever been to. It was a great experience.
Okay.
And we said that we're going to be going to them more often. They used to do it, like every single year. My grandma, when she was alive, she used to take my mom and my auntie to prides and stuff like that.
Nice.
But yeah, we ended up getting like backstage passes and stuff. It was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. And you got to be with family. Even if somebody was not 100% accepting.
Hello. Yeah.
I mean, that's a part of planting those seeds too. Maybe something is shifting in her,
Right. Yeah.
That's
but
cool.
it's like the hate comments have been outrageous. Now, when we were talking about like the orphan and things like that, they've been calling me the estranged granddaughter, the distant granddaughter, this and that. And it's like, how do you even know about me? Like, I don't know. It just gets weird.
Yeah. Wow. That's hard. All right. Did you have any others, or do you want me to switch you back to your box?
I think that's all. Oh wait, I have another one. I'm sorry.
I knew it. I was hopeful. Nice. I like it.
This is so cute.
It is cute. It's giving cotton candy.
Clock it. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cute. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for allowing me to.
Not a problem. So yeah, this live is pretty slow. Care Bear said, "Clock it." Care Bear, did you want to chime in before we shut it down? It doesn't seem right not to hear your voice. It doesn't seem right not to hear Joey's voice either. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real for me. No? I can if you want. Sure, of course I want. I always want to hear from as many wildflowers as possible. All right. I think Alana was done, even though she has 3 minutes remaining. Hold on. Alana, did you want to use the rest of your 3 minutes, or are you feeling complete?
I'm complete, chat.
Okay, cool. All right, let me stop Alana's time. All right, that's done. And now, Care Bear, if we can hear your, okay, Joey said kids are running around right now, too loud. Okay, let's get your intro, and then I'll start your timer after your intro.
My name's Kira. I'm 51. She, her, a part of the community because I worked with people experiencing homelessness, and sometimes my families had their children pulled. But I also was a housing navigator, so I was a part of reunification when housing was the last piece of their plan.
Okay. All right, thank you for that.
First, I just want to say, Alana, I love your energy. Like, you just came up here so energetic.
Yes, I do
It's
too.
so refreshing. And I think it's so amazing that you got to have that pride experience with, like, multiple generations of your family. Like, that is just, and you're so happy about it, and I love your pictures. Thank you so much for sharing. That was really awesome to get to see. And like I said, I really love your energy. It's infectious. You made me smile as soon as you came up on the panel. So
ditto all of that.
What?
Ditto all of that.
Yes. Just, it's infectious for sure. I definitely, obviously, you know, I always think in anything, the person that's being served should have the voice. Whether that's homelessness, the same thing I used to get very upset about is, you know, people would think they knew what they needed, and yet they've never walked a day experiencing homelessness. Mm-hmm. And I'll distinctly remember till like, you know, forever, that I had never been into a homeless camp until we did a point in time count, and I met three people that changed my life, and they were, you know, not trusting because nobody had given them a reason to trust them, and nobody was listening to their voices. And I'll just use his nickname. It was Bam Bam, and he was like super strong, tatted up, came off like this, you know, big, tough guy. And one of the things he told me, he was like, you know, people come through our camp and they think that they know what we need, and they'll literally leave like a bag of food. And then we come back to our camp and the raccoons have like just tore apart our whole camp, put holes in our tents. And he's like, and you know, it's so frustrating. If they would just ask us what we need, we would tell them it's not food, it's not hygiene. We need batteries, we need this, we need that. Like, he's like, but nobody asks us. They just assume they know what's best for us. And that really stuck with me. Mm-hmm. And it really, like, moving forward, that changed how I did everything. Mm-hmm. I always asked people what their needs were. I didn't assume I knew better. And it took me, like, I had a way to house all three of them. But because of everything everybody else had done, the mistrust was strong. And it took 2 years of me going out into their camp. Like, people had passed away, and they were traumatized by it. 2 years of me coming out, tears, me just, and at points, like, if I have to come here every week to show you that I am a person of my word, and I wouldn't tell you I could do something if I couldn't do it.
Right.
Eventually, when I got one of them, it was, I won't say her name. It started with I guess it doesn't matter. Her name was Carol. And he was like, you'll never get me, but house her, she needs it. Guess who ended up living with her as her caregiver?
Ah, okay.
A big badass. And he said, well, I never got him to sign on the dotted line because he wasn't on the lease. Landlord loved him.
Nice.
Let me tell you, he was the biggest teddy bear ever. And when I would say that to him, he would be like, don't you dare tell anybody. But he was the biggest teddy bear.
Yeah.
To this day, if he needs something, he calls me.
He's like, I got an image to uphold.
Yeah, but they were the easiest case I ever housed. And they told me they were the biggest F-ups ever. And I didn't have an easier case. Like, the landlords loved them. But so that's where... that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're trying to serve a vulnerable population, their voice has to be the most present.
Yes.
We were getting ready to do an event in my city, and they wanted to do an event for people experiencing homelessness. And I'm like, have you gone and done outreach? Have you asked them what they want at the event? Have you asked them if they'll even come? All these things. Like, no, we're just gonna, no.
Yeah, we're just gonna
no, you're not.
Do a thing.
No, why are you not talking to the people who you want to serve and ask them what they want at the event?
Yes.
And so I know that,
if
like,
they even want any event.
Exactly. And I know homelessness is a different vulnerable population, but that's the one I know the most. And I've just seen how many times people think, whether that's administration, HUD, like anybody,
it's
certain COCs, that they just think they know what's best. And it's like, no, you don't. Do you have somebody on your board that has lived experience?
Great
No,
question.
tell me why you don't have a board member that has lived experience.
Great question.
And I would say that for anything adoption related, any nonprofit that is doing anything adoption, foster care, youth aging out of foster care, you need to have somebody who has lived experience on your board. Period. End of discussion.
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker for me. If I work with an organization, if I work with an organization that is representing a vulnerable population and they don't have a lived experience member on their board, I'm not working with you.
Wow.
I'm not.
That's a good standard to hold.
You know, so, and I think that goes the same for adoptees. Like, and that's what I love about what my friend Pam does here with her organization, is part of what she teaches the youth aging out of foster care that she works with is how to be a voice, how to get out there and advocate for the kids that are still in the system, because they know how the system needs to change. Right. They know how the system has failed them. They know all these things, and their voices are the ones we need to be listening to.
Amen.
And I think there was something that Alana said too that really upset me. Something about, she said the adults don't listen to the children because they're children. Let me tell you something right now, and I'm going to send 10 toes down on this. I have learned more from my 3 children than I could ever have imagined. They are smarter than I am. They have more knowledge than I do. I learned calmness. I have learned so much from them. Even my 16-year-old, who is so well educated on the subjects that she chooses to speak on, she's not going to speak on a subject and argue with you if she doesn't have the facts to back it up. And so, when people say that our kids, we don't need to listen, we know better. No, I will totally 100% disagree and say, I will go and listen to the voices of the youth because I can learn from them. And at 51, if I stop and start thinking I know everything and I can't learn from somebody like Alana or my children, then what's the point in living? Because I'm at a point where I'm not growing.
Right.
So,
I think you misgendered Alana.
I'm sorry.
They, them.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They, them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. I got a little too passionate and then thinking about it. So I apologize for that. I'm so sorry for that. I really do apologize for that. That was not my intention. But thank you for calling me out on that. And that's the other thing. I have no problem being held accountable for things like that, for making mistakes like that. Hold me to the fire and call me accountable. I will apologize immediately and do better. So, Alana, I apologize for misgendering you. That is really not okay. And Marika, thank you for pointing it out.
No problem. Yeah, I'm just reading the chat and I'm like, oh wait, hold on, pause.
and Alana, awesome that you can stand up and say, no, I'm they, them. I think that's amazing. Don't ever lose that and correct people when they make that mistake.
Absolutely.
Because especially somebody that absolutely doesn't mean to, I will absolutely be so apologetic. So
cool. All right, we have 4 people. I saw a couple people come and go, which is fine. We have been live for 1 hour. We've had 44 viewers, and let's see, 0 new followers, 4 gifters. This live has made an entire nickel, and we're at 15.2k taps, 354 shares. The only thing left at this point is to play our exit song and keep it moving. I think we've heard from everybody in the room at this point, which is awesome. That's always my goal, is to hear from everybody in the room. Yes.
Do I go to you, okay?
It's up to you. Do you feel like it or no?
I don't think I'm welcome.
Okay, I think that's fine too. He probably can't because he's probably still dealing with his medication. You know, she said just let him sleep it off. He'll be back to yogi tomorrow. That's what the doctor said. And I also could text Susan to see if she could just put some kibble down because I already told her you're not feeling well. Okay.
Also, you have Old Soul Millennial in here.
Oh, hi.
And you have Mellow 3 Jello that just came in.
Okay, cool. Mellow Jello 3. Mellow 3, Jello 3. Hold on a second. Before I start our exit song, let me just thank you. See if those folks want to chime in. Somebody said, hey, Auntie. Oh, okay. That must be Alana's auntie. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right or am I right?
You're correct.
Oh, cool. Okay.
That is so cool.
It is. So since it's your first time in the space, I will bring you up and explain if you want to. I'll send you the invite. You can accept or decline. Actually, oh wait, let me see. Did that work? That should have worked. And Mellow Jello 3, who is also a super fan, so automatic access. Oh, Mellow 3 Jello 3, you didn't get your Daily Heart Me. Please do grab your Daily Heart Me. I have invited those two folks to see.
Is that the auntie that went with you to Pride?
No, that's my TikTok auntie.
Oh, okay. I love that.
Me too.
We love TikTok aunties.
Heck yeah. Thank you for getting your Daily Heart Me. I appreciate you. And oh, okay. So Auntie said, but I'm listening. My toddler's loud, but I'm getting her ready for bed. Okay, not a problem. I understand completely. But yeah, thank you for coming in and thank you for getting your Daily Heart Me. We talk all things foster care and adoption every day, twice a day, except Sundays only once. And do check out my post. I have the lineup for the week. Were you going to say something?
And thank you for the roses.
Nice. Very nice. All right. Old Soul Millennial. Thank you. All right. So I think Mellow 3 Jello 3 has moved on, which is all right. Okay. I think that is everybody in the room at this time.
James just came into the room.
Oh, hi, James. Who's James?
And also Cavity OX9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but those folks didn't stick. You know what I mean?
Yep, you're right.
Those are folks just sliding through. All right. Unless someone comes in and does a Daily Heart Me, and then I'm like, okay, they're really trying to stick around or chime in. Yeah. All right, here we go. Are you ready for the exit song? Somebody say yeah.
I love the exit song.
I'm so happy you do. I never want nobody to get burned out. You know, I really don't.
That's a classic. How can you get burned out from it? It's a classic.
You know, stranger things have been true. All right, so the exit song is called We Are Family by Sister Sledge. It is an old song, but it really moves me because this is a song that we used to sing at the end of supervised visits with my mom, bio mom, older brother, older sister. And this is a supervised visit. We're being supervised by the app. We're being supervised by AI. I'm still not sure if those two are the same thing. We're being supervised by trolls. I'm so happy we don't have to deal with trolls a lot. I've seen other people deal with multiple trolls on a daily basis. We don't have that. We're also being supervised by people watching from the FYF, trying to be like, am I going to join this community? Let me check them out and see what they're about. So, if you stick around for the song, tap it out to the beat. We're at 15.7K taps, 356 shares. If you are not going to stick around for the song, live your wild and wonderful life because you deserve it. See you back here tomorrow, sometime between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. All right, now for the song.